What is up, you guys? It is Matty, and we are back with episode 11 in our Clash of Clans series, our Road to Champions. So I really hope you're excited for this episode, as I am to bring it you. We've got Ben in the background, who seems to be giggling at my every remark, if you can hear him. But yeah, that's my son. Anywho, it's been a pretty interesting day. Now I'm going to summarise it for you, and you're probably going to be like, what? Yeah, but anyway, I started at 2,800 and about 19 trophies since yesterday. I did a really good push yesterday. Ended up getting raided, dropping some, and I ended up going to bed at like 7 or 8 p.m. So I didn't get to do an evening session. So anyway, I woke up this morning, being Sunday, to like 2,819 trophies, and I lost the first raid and the second raid and dropped down to like 2775. Got really frustrated. Anyway, went on a mega push throughout the day and did a lot better. I managed to set a new record for myself, which was 2859. So doing absolutely awesome. And then all of a sudden, oh, it was bad. I had a 48% fail. Okay, and then I had a snipe fail, as in I sniped and then quit the game before I destroyed the town hall. Let me tell you, I was so annoyed. I had to walk away, and then I had another fail. I ended up and then I was kicked offline because I'd been on for 6 hours. So I ended up like losing like 80 trophies in the space of half an hour that I'd spent all day gaining. So I've been on the rebuild again. I'm going to quickly show you my attack log so you can see what I mean. Now you're going to see some snipes, some proper wins and that sort of stuff. So what I wanted to do, obviously you can see some of my losses are here, look, so I've been slowly on the mend since, and I've been doing okay. I've been getting those trophies back up. Are you going to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. No, he just looked confused when I put the mic near him. Anyway, so yeah, it's been I've been moving my way back up. I'll quickly show you the last replay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some of the raids I've been doing throughout the day. And Ben's coming to join us as well, as you can hear. So what started off as a simple snipe, I soon realised that I should be able to get the 50% as well. I'm going to play it in double speed, because it's pretty straightforward. And I've got Ben, so I can't really do much zooming or anything, so you'll have to bear with me. Anyway, I took out those two top archer towers and took out the two bottom ones, or tried to at least anyway. Archer Queen came down to join the party, so I took her out. Then all the clan castle troops came in, and I was like, shit! I didn't even notice that they were there at that point. I noticed them about now. So they started taking out my minions, and I had a lightning spell, so I was able to take out all those archers in one shot, which was awesome. And then I started dropping some minions around the map, I think, yeah. And you can see I got up to close to 40%. And then it was a case of, at the bottom, I could drop the king and eventually the queen to go and get some extra percentage points. But I wasn't concentrating properly. I could have just taken that builder hut to the right with my queen. Decided to follow her in. She went for the storage. So I threw even more balloons, which is the weirdest cleanup ever, to take out the wizard tower, and got the 2-star. So what I'm going to do now is show you some more raids. Sorry about that abrupt ending there, guys. Ben was jumping all over me, and I sort of had to respond to that. But anyway, here are some replays for you, which I'm going to talk you through. First one, this is obviously a ballooning raid. We've got all expos pointing down. A pretty common design up here as well. So with this design, what I like to do is clear out the top compartment side of it first, so I can start getting all the top percentage that's available. Then I go down the bottom and take out the archer tower, which is on the very edge as well. And then I'll switch my attention to the sides. And that's normally my strategy for this sort of this base, because I do like raiding actually. What I have learnt to do in the future though is take down those mortars first, because they are really distracting for your balloons, and your balloons don't go where you want, and they end up dying and just slightly failing anyway. but there's never sort of a risk. There wasn't a risk on this raid that I wasn't going to do very well, because there's so much percentage sort of within reach. The only thing is that the Teslas can be quite annoying. But as you can see, I'm quickly racking up to 40%, and there's loads of buildings that are still going down. At the top, that minion's going to take down the cannon, the mortar, a couple of army arch gold mines on the left, and elixir collectors on the right. And yeah, look, we're getting close to the 50% already. I think I had more balloons. I might have had more minions left as well. But it has been a little while, so it's difficult to remember the rest of the raid. So I'm at the point. There's the 50%. And if my memory serves me correctly, I might as well just take advantage of the full storages. And look how many minions I had left. I mean, I threw that amount on that storage. I threw my clan castle troops down the bottom left as well, because I was hoping they were going to kill the gold mine and then all the minions were going to go onto the storage, but they didn't. So I threw the archer queen in and let her lose a bit of health but gain a lot of elixir as well at the same time. So in all, it was a successful raid. And by the way, any raid where you don't have to rely on your heroes is an easy raid at this level anyway. So I'm going to show you a couple more replays now, and we can see how I do. This one, as you can see, it's against the Town Hall 9. They're always nice to find. It's normally a much easier raid. This guy's air defense is really weak as well. So what I was doing is luring out the clan castle. I don't think the queen was around. She wasn't coming out to play. So all I had to do now is, once the clan castle were fully lured, because there was a lot of wizards, I wanted to drop a lightning straight onto those and take them all out, which I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm trying the balloon trick. I think I fail at this. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, I just lightninged in the end. Thought, well, I'll try one balloon. It didn't really work. I missed it. It is quite tricky to do. If you've never done the balloon trick before, you'd use a suicide balloon. It does require a little bit of practice to get it right. But anyway, once all the clan castle troops are down, I thought I can go in from the bottom here and clear out clear out the best section of the base. Sorry, the queen was there, look. So I took the clan castle down, then I dumped the minions on the queen, let them take her out. When it's a low level queen, it's just, what, 8 minions or something silly to take her down. A level 40 queen takes like 20 minions, it's well annoying. So I dropped a group on the left and the right. Anyway, the air defense was pretty weak. My deployment wasn't too bad, okay, so I've got quite a bit significantly better since this raid. But you know, it is what it is. I was doing pretty well, and all you have to do is not be an absolute idiot and make sure you plonk the balloons on, hope that the minions go the right way. So a group of minions did go towards the town hall, and they were starting to shoot it down, but I've got the expo pointing up, Tesla's covering it as well, which are really annoying. But you can see I've got the 46%, 47%, and now what I need to do is throw in my clan castle. Luckily they did go for the town hall, so I threw a rage on the town hall as well, so that the minions that went in could take that down. Just looking at how they're going to do, and just about managed to get the town hall. That was awesome. Got my heroes going in. All I need them to do now is get the another couple of buildings to get the 2-star. And there it is, 12 trophies from that. So that was an absolutely awesome raid. Really happy with that one. And now we've got another Town Hall 9. God, it's so many Town Hall 9s at this level. It's awesome. Firstly, what I did wrong here was I should have got the Queen's attention, took her down, then worried about the clan castle. But what I did instead was be an idiot. Simply wasting quite a lot of balloons, taking down a couple of defensive structures when the clan castle was shooting at them. The queen was there as well, but living and learning. So what I'm doing now is trying to get the rest of the clan castle troops into one big group, one little group more to the point, so that I'm trying to get them out of the way. But what I should have done is took that arch tower out, but didn't think that far ahead at that time. But anyway, yeah, did the balloon trick. Look at it, boom, straight in, took them down. That was pretty clutch, to be fair. Used the minions to take the queen down. So okay, I'll forgive myself for that raid. Now I just need to figure out where I'm going to attack from, and the obvious place would be the left-hand side, because it's the side where the town hall is the closest. And looks like I did do that. I dropped the balloons quite strategically Let's see if I put, yeah, I did put a rage on there as well. That Tesla's about to go down. Problem is the Expos were in the middle, and they were pointing upwards. So I was hopeful that my balloons would take the Expos down, both of them, but they went for both of the mortars instead. So now it's really going to be left to the minions to do their thing. Luckily, all the air bombs are going down, so we're looking at this group of minions on the left as our potential clan hall destroyers. And let's see, we've got all the minions coming into the centre now, and the town hall is going to go down. So bringing in the first star of the raid, it's always the most special one. And now I've got groups of buildings on the left and the right hand side that should give me an easy 2-star opportunity. But the minions are still doing work in the middle by the look of it, to be honest, although they're down now. Drawing another batch of minions on the left hand side, another batch of my clan castle troops on the right hand side. Here comes the 50%. And there we go, nice and easy raid there. So again, another 13 trophies. Nice big jumps, which is why I was able to push up so efficiently today. Thing is, the consistency. As you can see with this raid, there's a nice chunk of buildings on the bottom, which sort of enticed me into wanting to raid it. Plus the Expos were pointing down. Plus it was the Queen was low level, so all these factors pointing together just made an obvious choice for a raid. So when it's this sort, I mean, the strategy is just don't be an idiot, I suppose. Just start taking down the arch towers, tactically placing the minions to take them down. Obviously there were clan castle troops, which maybe when I see a really poor designed base, I don't think, oh, there could be clan castle troops, but I clearly hadn't lured them all out then, so I don't know whether I picked up on that and then did something about it or not. I think I might try and lure them all the way away while I double check if there's any more of the clan castle troops, but I'm speeding it on along now. Anyway, well, the clan castle train runs around the base, but I'm able to take down quite a lot of percentage, drop a lightning on the clan castle anyway, and I might find that a couple more troops come out in a minute, but hindsight is a beautiful thing. Replays are a great thing as well, so we never know. Anyway, looking at what's left on the base, needed to take down the air defences. I think the 2-star wasn't an option here because the both Infernos were set to multi-mode. I think I was actually being a little bit cocky on this base because a lot of the buildings were tucked in. So I was having a really good long hard think about what to do, and what I decided to do is drop down loads of my balloons, use a rage spell to entice the balloons in to head towards the town hall. I think I was sort of going for the 2-star. If you look at the troops I've got left, a huge amount of minions, a huge amount of balloons, so I was actually going for a 2-star. The problem is the storages. I dropped all the minions and the clan castle balloons, all over the storages, and the only issue with that is they've got a lot of health, so it took them too long to get through. Which meant that my balloon, I didn't have really a second option except to just go for the 50%. So no town hall on that raid, unfortunately. But that's that. So moving into this next raid, we've got another town hall 10, and the Expos are pointing down, or 2 of them are anyway. Looks like quite an easy raid. We've got lots of percentage at the bottom, lots of percentage at the top, and some on the sides. So first thing I did was lure out the clan castle because it was in a pretty easy to lure spot, and I wanted to take down those arch towers anyway, which I did before the clan castle killed my balloons. So I took them down to the bottom because it was the obvious place to go. Just trying to remember if I used a lightning. No, I did use a balloon. But taking down dragons is always a pain in the bum, pain in the ass when they come out of the clan castle. So I like to sometimes use the queen, but it's kind of a bad strategy because using the queen means you can't use her later on when she might be more crucial, but it means you don't lose 20-30 minions, so you do have to weigh it up in which appeals to you most, or depending on the rest of the base. But I think I was going for a 2-star on this raid because I literally dropped all my balloons in. Now, when I knew the clan castle was down, the arch queen didn't have to worry about. It sort of made sense to go for the 2-star. We've got 1 Inferno on multi-mode and 1 on single mode. So the single mode we don't worry about, but it looks like it sort of failed anyway. And that Expo was also pointing up. But there's always, when you're ever going to go for a 2-star or anything like that, always just make sure you've got enough troops or you're going to take down enough of the base to get the 50%. I had loads of troops left and had my king as well. I didn't even need to use him on that raid. So hey ho. On to the next one. This is another Town Hall 10. Looking again, we've got XOs pointing down. Pretty simple design. Similar to the design we did last time. I shouldn't really have focused too much on the top actually looking at this raid. There were a lot of archer towers up there, but not much percentage at the very top of the base, so maybe should have started at the bottom and then started moving around to the top. But again, you know, I don't think there is a perfect way. And, at the time of the raid, you have different things in your head and different things going on, and you might approach it a different way from 1 minute to the next. But looking back, you can see a lot of percentages on the sides and the bottom of the base. Once that Tesla popped up, dropping a balloon straight on the top of it is easy enough to take it down, and then it should go on to take down the mortar. So I knew, because it was that side, I knew there was probably going to be one on the other side, so I dropped the minions down as bait, then a balloon straight on the top of the Tesla to finish it off, and also the mortar as well. A couple of archer towers at the bottom, one towards the left hand side, one towards the right hand side, and one at the very bottom middle. And what I'd need to do is drop in some balloons to take them down. So 3 balloons I think that was at the bottom. I just shouldn't really have needed to rage them in, they should have been fine. But then I realised that more clan castle troops were coming out, which was kind of annoying at this stage in the raid. So maybe I should have brought them out earlier on, maybe I shouldn't. But when you're this high on percentage, and look how many buildings are left anyway. What am I doing here? Am I showing off? Why did I lightning? I'm on 49%. I'm an absolute idiot sometimes. Hey ho, 49%, and I would used a spell. If that was me now, I would have kicked myself, because spells take ages to retrain. Anyway, here we go. 3 expos pointing down. It's always the first thing to look at in the raid. Air defences are pretty centralised. Lots of buildings on the outside. All these factors together make it an obvious choice for a raid, for balloons anyway. What you want to do is pick it apart as side by side preferably. So took down the left and the bottom, lots of percentage around there, so it's a good choice. And what I was trying to do is see if I could get the archer, my balloons into the arch tower, and then I went for the top right. Controversial. I should have really gone for the bottom right then, I would have thought. I'd have definitely got the clan castle troops out. I did it anyway, but it might have been a better option. So it looks like we've got some minions in the clan castle and a couple of wizards as well. Lured them down to the bottom. I've dropped in some more balloons at the top to take down so I can get some more percentage. Dropped in some minions at the top as well. I don't think I was really worried about the clan castle. I just seemed to be carrying on anyway. Or I hadn't seen them, which is, if that's the case, that's kind of embarrassing. So just wondering what I'm doing now. Did I get them all together and do a lightning? No, I took them all down with minions alone. Maybe I hadn't bought lightning. I'm not sure what's going on with this raid. Yeah, if you want some advice, don't follow this strategy. I should have taken them out at the start, and I should have used either a balloon to take them out instead of wasting all those minions, because then it means I'm going to be tight for minions on the rest of the raid. And obviously, because it's a replay, I can't really see what's going on in terms of how many troops I had left when I was doing it. But what's clear is that a lot of defences are remaining, not much percentage is remaining that's right on the outside. I've dropped my king and queen kind of poorly, very poorly actually, and that's probably going to result in a loss on this raid. So yeah, pretty bad deployment all round, but I'm glad this raid is in the video because it goes to show you what not to do at certain aspects of a raid. I could have made that so much better. But hey ho. One other trick as well is to leave some buildings on the outside. If you think it's going to be close, leave a pocket buildings on the outside for your heroes and focus your troops on the other side. But as you can see, we're finishing up this video now on a snipe. It was an easy Town Hall 10 snipe. The Town Hall's totally unprotected. I'm not sure if I try and go for the loot or if I just take the snipe and run away. But sometimes you do find them up here, and you find them all the way up to Champions League, to be honest. So even at 3200 trophies, I was finding snipes. I think I was going for a bit of dark elixir as well, because the drills were quite full. I think the other two were quite embedded into the base from memory. Bearing in mind, I probably did this raid about a month ago. Oh, what happened there? Oh, must have quit that raid. Did I quit that raid early? Wow. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, guys, that was the end of this episode. I know it's a really strange place to end the video, but I hope you enjoyed the episode anyway, and tune in for the next episode where it's going to be back on track, and hopefully you got to see a lot of nice videos this raid. Anyway, have got a Twitter now, so please feel free to add me. It's at Clashing Matty. Comment on this video because I obviously always like to hear what you think, and if you haven't subscribed, do that now. Catch y'all later, guys.